Hey everyone, welcome back to another repaint video. Well, if you've been following this channel for a while now, you know that I'm kind of obsessed with the Jurassic Park Chaos Effect line. I've repainted multiple Mattel figures into Chaos Effect figures, and I'm slowly building my own Mattel Jurassic World Chaos Effect collection. And this battle damaged Spinosaurus here is the newest addition to that collection. This is a repaint of the Chaos Effect Night Hunters Spinosaurus. And for those of you that don't know what the Night Hunters line is, it was supposed to be the follow-up to the Chaos Effect line. Unfortunately, that entire series was canceled before it came out. I think it was supposed to come out sometime in 1999. And the main gimmick of that line was that the dinosaur figures would glow in the dark. And the paint schemes weren't as complex as the first wave of Chaos Effect figures. Some of them were actually kind of plain. But this unreleased Spinosaurus paint scheme really caught my eye. And when I knew Mattel was coming out with another Spinosaurus figure, I knew that was the repaint I was going to go with. So this particular repaint wasn't really too hard for me to do, especially when compared to some of the other Chaos Effect repaints I've done. All I did was just prime this thing in white spray paint, and then I sprayed the living crap out of it with bright red spray paint, and then the rest of it I just painted in with acrylic paint. And the thing with this figure is, with that canceled Night Hunters line, there is not a lot of pictures to go on for reference. For this particular one right here, I only had two very grainy pictures to go by. That was my guide to paint this. This Spinosaurus is definitely probably one of the better looking paint schemes in that Night Hunters line, except maybe the Dilophosaurus. Seriously, go over to jptoys.com and look up the Night Hunters Dilophosaurus. If that thing got released, the colors on that were absolutely crazy. It makes the Mattel purple Dilophosaurus look dull. So getting back to this repaint, I like how the red and the black really contrast with each other. The only thing I'm not happy about on how I did this repaint, I paint all my figures by hand. I don't have an airbrush kit yet, is just the way I blended the yellow. For some reason, the yellow was just not working with the red. It just, up close, you can see a lot of red bleeding through it. I tried to dry brush it. It just wasn't coming out right. But, from a distance and in outdoor photographs, this figure actually does look a lot better, than it does in this video. I actually was able to keep the battle damage feature intact, and it still works pretty well. Same thing with the chop and jaws. I seal all these figures with dull coat. I will never use matte sealer ever again. Just makes the figures look too shiny. Dull coat just makes the figures look so much better when you spray them down to seal them up to protect all that paint. The one thing I wish I could pull off with this Spinosaurus is, like I said, the Night Hunters line. The main gimmick was going to be glow in the dark, and I really haven't found anything to really make this figure glow. I haven't found any type of paint or spray paint that I can apply like a glow in the dark feature on this thing without compromising the paint scheme. So if anyone has like any idea of how I could apply some kind of coat of glow in the dark on here without compromising the paint, let me know in the comments. So let me just spin this thing around to the other side so you can see that. I do like the design that they have on the frill of the Spino with the black lines and the dots. Definitely do like the way this came out. Like I said, the yellow, really not too happy how the yellow came out along the sides of the body. But I am happy that I did get this repaint out of the way. And one thing that is for sure is definitely much more colorful looking than the original battle damage Spinosaurus. So I ended up picking up a second one at Walmart. And talking about a figure that just came and went, like, I guess Walmart only stocked these once. I see a lot of people still looking for this. I think every store got 12. And no one knows if they're ever going to restock them again, so that kind of sucks. It's like Legacy Spino 2.0, but, not as bad. So let me pull out a couple of my other Chaos Effect repaints. This one right here is the Chaos Effect Triceratops. This one is based on the unreleased color scheme that was supposed to come out in the original Chaos Effect line. I do like going back and trying to recreate these figures that never saw the light of day. Pull that one to the side, and this is the Thrasher T-Rex Chaos Effect repaint, and now I can recreate the Chaos Effect version of Jurassic Park 3 when the Spinosaurus fought the T-Rex. And let me just pull out one more. This is the Omega Rex repaint, and I do really like how these two look next to each other. They definitely have really nice contrasting colors. So yeah, obviously you can tell I love doing these cast effect repaints. I actually picked up a bunch of Roarvors from Walmart the other day. They're on clearance for $5. I have a couple more cast effect repaints I plan on doing, and some, you know, more natural looking repaints. I really don't have a lot of time on my hands to paint. I actually have like 3 more figures downstairs that I started painting that I haven't finished yet. So it's always nice when I get to finish a figure and share it with you guys. I do really enjoy repainting my figures. I am happy how this Spinosaurus turned out. Like I said, I'm just really not too happy with the yellow. I might go back over it and try to fix it, or maybe I'll get an airbrush kit soon and I can go back and really make that yellow paint pop on it. So that'll do it for this repaint video. So I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling on about Chaos Effect again. So as always, if you're liking the content on this channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button just below the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously and is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next one.